Yeah, this edition of Hollywood Car Chronicles is brought to you by Digital Come Up, best of street apparel. Yeah, this your boy Hollywood Neil, and like I said, what I want to talk to you about today on this Hollywood Neil Car Chronicles, it's like the age-old debate question, mainstream versus underground industry. Basically, with the mainstream, it's like back in the day when you used to have artists that wait outside the radio station or right outside like record labels and rap a scene just to try to get signed and stuff like that. And then you had these A&Rs then that tell them either you have that X factor or come back when you get a little more popping and stuff like that. And it really kind of either for some people it made them or some kind of broke their spirit. Then versus underground, it's like you have people who do everything and they say, look, I'm independent, I do it without a label. And then they have like, a small networking and everything like that, that when they become big, they don't actually sign the labels. They actually do partnership deals because they need a distribution. But, at the end of the day, it's like they're their own label. They don't want nobody to control them. They don't want nobody trying to take a part of their royalty. They want all the money that goes to them, and then they'll pay people like accordingly as far as like, mainstream, what you see as far as like, studio time, hotel bookings, sample clearances, people who you getting in, like DJs you're working with, producers you're working with, talk to the radio, promotional runs. That's the thing that mainstream offers. And of course, the contracts that you sign, like a 2 or 3 album deal, and of course it's like, how they negotiate and stuff like that. They get the bigger part and you get the back end as well as you get the tour money and merchandise. So that's how you really get paid like that. Versus underground, when you do independently and everything like that, it's like you're your own boss. You network with people. You go to like, music conferences. Now it makes it so easy where you can just put your stuff on the internet and you actually blow up. And then people, when they love it, they'll call you for interviews. They'll reach out to you like through your social media. You show up to doing appearances. You can always, you basically have the freedom to do what you want to do, put the music out and stuff like that. That's why you have streaming services such as like DatPiff, Audio Mac, SoundCloud. Because you hear a lot of artists that blow up on SoundCloud, just like it was the early version of stuff blowing up through like YouTube and MySpace music and stuff like that. And it's like it made a wave of, I'm not gonna go to the record label's office now. And it kind of did it, and it kind of got rid of the A&R, which helped groom the artists, create stars, had them interview ready. Because sometimes you have a lot of stars, but you could tell with the right management team, they could be well groomed, know how to answer certain situations, avoid certain beefs, avoid stuff like that. But it's like now, the internet has produced a lot of stars, a lot of artists, a lot of, celebrities and everything, where it's like they're good on one end, but then it's like the other end, they kind of lacking. And, that's when they'll try to, at the end, try to, use a label or try to sign on and stuff like that, because it's like your 15 minutes of fame or your fame is here, what next? If you're like a person who just still wants to put out music and stuff like that, and like it can work. It's just like you have to have a steady team, you have to have a good street promo team, even like your distribution and everything has to be on point. And it's like now with artists, they're independent, but now they're probably signed to like independent labels that have major distribution deals through record labels. So, nobody will probably still do a Master P deal, how he negotiated an 80-20 deal where he getting 80% and the labels in the mainstream getting 20% because they didn't think that he was going to do the numbers. But he showed them like, yo, I got enough buzz in the street. I'm paying for this right there. I'm doing my own promo. I'm promoting my own people. I'm doing this. And all the money come back. And they're like, yo, why did we sign this deal? This guy's making a lot of money. And he had singles, had stuff all on the billboard as an independent artist. So he did it. He's self-made. And that's the thing with mainstream. It's like with me, mainstream is like an acquired taste. It's for certain people. It's for certain people who has the it factor, but it may be too big, and you need a team to be around you so they can take care of you. Like a person like Justin Bieber, like he can go independent because of his name now, But anything that he attached to, everybody want to do partnerships and stuff like that. So that's it for that. But if he, like mainstream, set up your tours, do your conferences, your hotels, your bookings and stuff like that, you may need a powerhouse and people who really know the keys. But now it's like the internet basically let the gatekeepers know that they don't have to do the traditional way of getting in the music industry. And that's why I respect about the internet as well as the digital era now, because a lot of people don't like streaming and stuff like that, but a lot of people is making money off streaming because you got all these streaming platform services, and then they now have to pay, because sometimes they was paying like small percentages. Now you have to pay, or you can't stream that particular artist whenever that music comes out. So it kind of works in their favor. And also it gives you directly straight from from artist to consumer fast. And like I say, I really support the underground and as well as the independent artists and everything, because you have to do everything, and it's like a learning tool every day. And the people that you meet, and the network that you do, and the relationships that you build, it's all about your skill. It's all about the people around you, building an empire and everything like that. So I salute the independent stuff. Also, I salute mainstream too. It's just a fact. With some mainstream labels and stuff like that, it's just like too much tail kissing, too much people riding other people's coattails and stuff like that. And I just wanted to be like, if you have a hit, you have a hit. Sometimes you can be blackballed and stuff like that, but with the internet, everything is pure and everything is it's an open source for the world. So either you like it or you don't like it, what I'm saying, like that. And I just those talks needs to happen more between some artists should be mainstream, some artists should just really be their own label and go independently because of their name. And I just want to provoke that thought for everybody, and just see what y'all opinions are. Subscribe, world famous Hollywood Neil, as well as my Instagram, Hollywood Neil, and it's my YouTube channel right here. And I just hope y'all like this and y'all take it easy.